بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أصدقائي، رجعت لكم بفيديو جديد، فيديو مشوق كتير. اليوم راح نحاول نتعلم الرسم بمساعدة الرجل الآلي. خلونا نبدأ مباشرة بالرسم لنشوف شو ممكن اليوم يساعدنا الرجل الآلي برسم بعض الصور الحلوة. خلونا نبدأ برسمة الكلب. على سبيل المثال راح نرسم وجه كلب مشان نتعلم نرسم وراه.
Nice to meet you. Let's learn how to draw a dog today. Let's begin. Start by first drawing a rectangle with 4 rounded corners. At the bottom of the rectangle, please leave a small gap. Our dog needs 2 eyes, so add 2 circles at the center of the dog's head. Next, below the eyes, we need to draw a small half circle. This will be the start of the dog's nose. Then, our dog needs a mouth. Below the nose, draw 2 large rounded U shapes, side by side. Make sure that the mouth connects to the bottom of the nose. Great job! Okay, let's give the dog a tongue. Below the mouth, add a long U shape. The tongue will go through the gap that we left at the bottom of the rectangle in step 1. Let's start the dog's ears. First, begin by drawing 2 small half-circle shapes on the outside of the dog's head. One in the bottom left and one in the bottom right. Great! Let's finish the ear. Now draw a line from the corner of the half circle to the top corner of the head. Do this on both the left and right side. Next, our dog needs some hair. Above the eyes, draw a wavy line like this. Below the dog, draw 2 shapes like the number 3. One on the left and one on the right. The number 3 shape on the right needs to face inwards, like a back to front 3. This is the start of the dog's bone. Finally, add 2 lines in the center of the 2 number 3 shapes. This will join the bone together. Now, add final details inside of the bone with 2 small straight lines and a small straight line on the tongue. Great! Now you have a dog. I have one more challenge for you. Do you know how to spell dog? Can you use letter cards to spell it out? What is the first letter? Brilliant! The first letter is D. What's the next letter? Okay, the second letter is O. What's the next letter? Very good. The last letter is G. Well done. Now you know how to spell dog. That's great. Can you help me to colour in the dog? You can either refer to the colour scheme provided on the other page, or you can colour your own style of dog. Have fun!
وهيك أصدقائي بنكون رسمنا وجه كلب وكتبنا اسمه باللغة الإنجليزية ورسمنا تحت الوجه عظمة، ومثل ما أننا شايفين هاي صورة الكلب اللي رسمناه مطابقة تماما للصورة أو الرسمة اللي رسمها الرجل الآلي. هلأ بدنا نحاول نتعلم رسمة جديدة. خلونا هلأ أصدقائي نتعلم نرسم وجه قطة صغيرة حلوة كتير. خلونا نبلش مع الرجل الآلي.
It's time to draw a cat. Do you like cats? First, let's start with the cat's head. Begin by drawing a large circle. At the bottom of the circle, leave a small gap. Our cat now needs 2 eyes, so add 2 circles at the center of the cat's head. Next, below the eyes, we need to draw a small half circle. This will be the start of the cat's nose. Then, our cat needs a mouth. Below the nose, draw a rounded W shape. Make sure that the mouth connects to the bottom of the nose. Great job! Now, let's add some whiskers. Below the 2 eyes, draw a long straight line. This is our first whisker. Next, add 2 more lines in a long V shape below the first whisker. Let's give our cat a patch. From the center of the head, draw a line to the top of the head. Again, from the center, now draw a line to the left side of the head. We need 2 ears. Begin by drawing a triangle at the top of the head, upon both the left and right side. Add a smaller triangle inside of the first triangle, on both the left and right side. Now the cat has 2 ears. Okay, the cat needs a small bow. In step 1, we left a small gap at the bottom of the head. Now, in this gap, draw 2 pointed C shapes, one on the left and one on the right. The C on the right needs to face left. Finally, at the center of the 2 pointed C shapes, add a circle and 2 small lines either side for detail. This is the middle of the bow. Great! Now you have a cat. I have one more challenge for you. Do you know how to spell cat? Can you use letter cards to spell it out? What is the first letter? Great! The first letter is C. What's the next letter? Very good. The second letter is A. What's the next letter? Brilliant. The last letter is T. Well done. Now you know how to spell cat. Great job. Let's add colour to our cat.
وهيك أصدقائي بنكون تعلمنا نرسم وجه قطة حلوة كتير. ومثل ما أننا شايفين الرجل الآلي رسم القطة بالضبط بشكل مشابه تماما للكرت اللي موجود مع الرجل الآلي اللي إجا معه بالعلبة. وهلأ أصدقائي خلونا نحاول نخلي الرجل الآلي يرسم لنا رسمة جديدة، واللي هي عبارة عن صورة قرش صغير، قرش الماء. خلونا
to meet you. Let's learn how to draw a shark together today. First, start by drawing a long-pointed C shape. This will be the nose and head of the shark. Let's add the shark's fin. From the top right corner of the head, add a curve that faces the right. Now, from the top of the fin's curve, draw a straight line downwards. Now, let's start the shark's back. From the bottom of the fin, draw a long curved line from left to right. At the very end of this long curved line, add a small curve going upwards to a point, and then a small curve going downwards. It should look like a leaf shape. This is the start of the shark's tail. Repeat this leaf shape below the one that we just added, but smaller. A small curve going downwards to a point, and then a small curve going upwards. Well done. Okay, from the top of the small curve, draw a long curve from right to left. This will be the shark's stomach and tail. Let's add another shark fin. From the end of the curved stomach line, draw a straight line that goes downward. From the end of the straight line, add a large curve that goes upwards to the left. You should now have a simple shark shape. Now, let's draw a line from the top of the curve straight across to the nose of the shark. The line needs to connect to the front point. Halfway down the bottom fin, you need to draw a long curved line from the right side to the end of the stomach curve. Okay, we need some extra details. Let's add an eye to the front of our shark. Draw a small circle for an eye on the left of the shark. Just below the eye, in the bottom half of the shark, add a small straight line from the nose. This will be the shark's mouth. To the right of the shark's eye, add 3 straight lines. These lines will be the shark's gills. Finally, draw 2 small curved lines in the top fin. Great job! Great! Now you've drawn a shark. I have one more challenge for you. Do you know how to spell shark? Can you use letter cards to spell it out? What is the first letter? Brilliant! The first letter is S. What's the next letter? Well done! The second letter is H. What's the next letter? Very good. The third letter is A. What's the next letter? Well done. The fourth letter is R. What is the next letter? Great. The last letter is K. Well done. Now you know how to spell shark. Let's add some colours to our shark.
هيك أصدقائي بنكون تعلمنا اليوم كيف نرسم 3 صور بمساعدة الرجل الآلي اللي هن عبارة عن القرش، وجه القطة، ووجه الكلب مع العظمة. بتمنى الفيديو عجبكم كتير، بتمنى مشاركتكم بهي القناة، وبرجع لكم إن شاء الله قريبا جدا بفيديوهات نتعلم فيها كيفية رسم الحيوانات والفواكه وأدوات المنزل، ولكن بمساعدة الرجل الآلي. شكرا كتير وإلى اللقاء بفيديوهات جديدة.